What's up, boys? The last week of the regular season in the books. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, the playoffs are here, baby. I'm fucking pumped. Fucking pumped, baby. Let's go. The playoffs are as follows. Huff and Bobby with the, well, as if you follow the Instagram group, I guess, you would know that Huff and Bobby are the two number one seeds for the second time. Apparently, it's the second year in a row.
Second year in a row.
Yeah, I don't know if I thought Bobby was the number one seed last year.
Yeah, he was.
And Huff was the number two seed. Okay, so they flip flop.
They flip flopped, but they both have the bye.
But they both have the bye. Okay. It was a very annoying, just really kind of an annoying post that didn't really need to be posted.
No.
Because only 2 people enjoyed it when
Yeah.
the rest of the league did not. So that's kind of selfish.
2 out of 12. That's not good odds in your favor.
It's not great. But anyways, the fucking playoffs are set. This last week was unreal because we had 5 teams that could have flip flopped either way. Either flip flop either way.
It could have, but I was very disappointed in our 6 and 8 teams. They seem to have a big flop this week.
Well, okay, yeah, we'll get to that, but yeah, playoffs are set, baby. Playoffs are set. We're gonna spend we'll spend our normal time on the NFL. We'll spend a little bit less time on the matchups that just happened, and we'll spend a lot more time on the preview of the matchups to come.
Yeah.
Because that's what everybody wants to fucking.
I mean, we're in playoff time. We want to
It's
know
playoff
about
mode.
the playoffs.
It's fucking playoffs. So let's go. NFL recap. Saints first Panthers. This is almost a tie because if we would have played any other team, we would have lost.
Yeah. No, I mean,
It would've
I
been-
can't get excited.
No, can't get excited. We've already convinced ourselves we're not getting excited.
Yeah.
Okay. I've went the opposite direction. I want us to lose the rest of our games so that we can get a top 5 pick and get Jaden Daniels. Let's go, baby. Heisman!
Let's go.
Packers versus Giants. Suck it, Jerv. Suck it. DeVito whacked your ass.
They got whacked.
They got whacked. Bucks versus Falcons. Suck it, Biggs. But also, I don't really care if you win the NFC South now. Go for it, bro. I don't care.
You're just giving it.
Yeah, I'm giving it to you.
I think each team at some point is just going to give it to the other teams.
Yeah.
They're just like, we don't want it anymore.
No, I don't. Yeah, here, you have it. It's like hot potato. Here, you have it. You have it. I don't want it. Bears versus Lions. Bobby, I think your Lions are frauds, bro. Y'all gotta do something there. They got, I don't know what, but they got to do something.
Yeah, a little bit tough, but
Yeah, I mean,
Whatever.
you lost to the Bears. Anyways, Browns versus Jags. Congratulations, Huff. You officially have the best team with the worst quarterback. Like Joe Flacco, I mean, he still has his nice little his zip on the ball. His spiral is fuckable, but they're winning because their team is so fucking good.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the quarterback. They've gone through DTR and
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco after Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, and then they also won with another quarterback too. They've won with 4 quarterbacks this year. Honestly, reminds me of the last year Sean Payton was at the Saints when he won with Jameis Winston.
Oh, when Drew Brees had like 7,000 rib injuries.
No, this was Drew Brees right after Drew Brees' retirement. So remember, we won with Jameis Winston, but he got hurt, and then we won with Taysom Hill. He got hurt. We won with what's that scrawny little guy that's at Jets right now?
Trevor Siemian?
Yes,
Trevor Siemian. And then Andy Dalton, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Nice. Anyways, Patriots versus Steelers. I don't know whether to say suck at Patriots or suck at Steelers because I thought the Patriots were trying to tank.
Yeah.
But I think Bill Belichick got wind that he was going to be let go at the end of the season, so
Yep.
now he's on a mission to make sure the Patriots get the worst possible pick.
Either get the worst possible pick or get like all the fans against against Robert Kraft.
Yeah. So I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots went out.
Right.
But yeah, suck at Steelers fans, which is, like a good 25% of the league. Anyways, nice good NFL recap. Let's go to the matchups. Wrecking Havoc versus Bruise Brothers. I should have changed my name to this a long time ago.
Yeah, right?
A long time ago. And here, let's go ahead. I get it. I sucked this year, but you pointed it out earlier, and like I noticed this. I finished the year strong. I finished it very, very strong. Like I was doing very well.
5-3.
5-3 to finish in my last 8. Like I think it was the trade when I traded AJ Brown away. That's what killed me. That's what absolutely destroyed me. If I had still had AJ Brown, like if I had my original team, obviously with some pickups and shit, I think I would have done a lot better. Like this is I do think that one trade just fucked me so hard.
Yep.
I don't
Honestly, what I'm calculating right now, you probably would have been a 9-5 team if you.
I didn't need to hear that.
If you actually had that same type of schedule instead of losing 6 straight.
Yep.
If you had that same win percentage as you did the second half of the season.
Again, you didn't really have to tell me that.
Well, I told it.
Yeah,
I said it.
you didn't need to. Let's see. Should Connor be a little worried? He's 2-5 in his last 7. He's on a 2-game losing streak.
Yeah, but honestly, I have on my notes he should be fine. There's no significant injuries, which we'll go through some teams that kind of have some nicked up players right now, which will be kind of huge. Dallas Goedert, you don't really expect him to be big in this first game back.
No.
But the fact that he got 4 catches and 30 yards, like he's active, he's getting back acclimated to the offense, he should be fine. Like I said, there's no real injury concern except for maybe A.J. Dillon got nicked up. But Aaron Jones might not even be back too, so he might still, like if he's good to go, he might play again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going off of the last previous schedule. I'm a big schedule guy.
Yeah. How frustrating is Njoku
He is pretty frustrating. I'm
as a
not gonna
fantasy
lie.
player?
Yeah, but here's the thing. He's my only tight end. So I'm just gonna. It would be different if I had another tight end on my bench and I was swapping them out. I've had Njoku for the last 3 weeks. So it's been okay. I ride. It's one of those ride or die things. It's like what Chris should have done with either Kittle or Laporta. He should have traded one of them away and just ride or die with the other. So, yeah.
I see a game that he has right there: 6 catches, 91 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and he's got the athletic talent to do that on a regular basis.
He just needed Joe Flacco.
Yeah, maybe that'll continue.
Match made in heaven. But yeah. It is nice. I started wrecking Havoc, and it actually was a little consoling that I finished off the season the way I did, because it wasn't a total waste. You know what I'm saying? Like I can hang my hat on the fact that I finished well. I finished well. I finished strong.
You went from 12th to 10th.
Yes. Shut the fuck up. All right, you got anything else on this?
That's it.
Okay. Wrecking Havoc beats Bruise Brothers 128.34 to 112.32. Not Mad, different Sane versus Josh is awesome. Is that what it says? What does it say?
Josh has a mangina.
Fuck. All right. Chris might have had the worst fantasy year to date.
Oh, you think so?
When you consider all of the players that he had to pick through. All right, so his Sam Laporta and Kittle, just that debacle has been going back and forth. He's had Cooper Kupp, Jonathan Taylor injured, and then he had to deal with Cooper Kupp getting 21.5 points on his bench. He couldn't start a certain defense 1 week because he didn't want to drop somebody.
Yeah, he didn't want to drop a player.
Right, and so and then Jared Goff got him 8.44 points this week. He has had probably the worst fantasy year up to date. I think that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, no, definitely. I do have to laugh. I have to laugh at the Cooper Cup, which we said that last week though.
We did.
You had to bench him.
Yeah, I know.
You had to bench him, but at the same time, I'm still gonna laugh. And then the funny thing though, is week in week out we have been criticizing him for not starting Laporta over Kittle.
And then he starts Laporta over Kittle.
Oh gosh,
it's kind of funny.
But yeah, this was one of the 6 and 7 teams going into this week to drop the ball. I was kind of really hoping they would create some chaos, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, I know. So Mike Evans getting 1.3 is tough. Jonathan Taylor being out, tough. Like, it was just, I kind of empathize for Chris because like he had a shit year. On the other side,
Matt Wilson.
Yeah. He's look at that. He started Isaiah Likely while McBride was on a bye and got the maximum usage out of him.
Yeah. No, definitely got a good week out of him.
I think the Bills finally realized that James Cook might be the best athlete on that team.
That was one of my bright spots on his team. Is James Cook with combined with Joe Brady as the offensive coordinator is definitely going to be a great combination here on out. Yep. I will say though, the downside right now, there's a couple of nicked up players right now. He's got DJ Moore, Devon Achane, which he's always nicked up, and then Christian Watson all going into the playoffs nicked up.
They are a little nicked up. I think DJ. I know Devon Achane will be back, but I think DJ Moore will be back, and we'll see about Watson. I just want to know what he's going to do with the defense. I don't know.
He dropped the Packers, so
I guess he's playing the matchups. You got anything else on this?
That's about it.
All right, not mad. Same difference. Same loses to. I don't really have a mangina, you know that, right? It's like if I do a good tuck job, it looks like it. 79.14 to 119.22. College Porn HD versus Magnus Carlsen.
This is my unlucky team of the year. It has to be Jay Luthbro for me.
Well, he has that title every year. You remember last year?
Well, this one he's more.
Last year he was the most unlucky team.
Yeah, last year he was unlucky in the sense that he just always played the best team of that week.
Right, no, he always got wrecked. He had so many points for, but he had like a terrible record.
This one, it was injury prone season.
It was a bad day to be a Justin.
Yeah, it was injury prone season. I think ever since he changed his name to like College Porn HD or Riley Reed. I don't know. Maybe it was just some masturbation injuries, some jerking off too hard.
Right, as we've learned from Blue Mountain State, it is better to not jerk off because you play better when you have a full ball sack of semen.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, bad day to be a Justin. That was a good quote from him on over the weekend. Justin Herbert went down. Justin Luther went down. It would have been cool that all we needed was Justin Tucker to go down, and we would have had the trifecta. But
yeah, well, Jay Jettas went down, so
Justin Jefferson went down. That's true. Yeah. Okay, so we did have the trifecta. Never mind.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Huff is just. Oh, this is not Magnus Carlsen. He changed his name. Job's not finished.
Job's not finished.
His job's not finished. He's just. This is him just toying with everybody in the league because he got Jalen Hurts that had 8.88, but his kicker had 22 and his defense had 13.
He's trying to do a Nick Saban and Kirby Smart right now where he's like top of the league but just trying to find motivation.
Yeah, he's just trying to find different ways to win.
Yeah, just like different motivation on his team. I will say I think our jinx almost worked. We tried to jinx him last week as far as announcing that he had never had a sub 100 game, and we were very close to getting a sub 100 game.
Well, no. I'm glad you brought that up because he definitely will not lose in the playoffs.
No, not at all.
I mean, how can you with that team lose in the playoffs?
Yeah,
like especially with like the Miami Dolphins, like with all of the NFL teams being so close in the mix, like they're all gonna be there. There's not gonna be that team by week. What do we do? Where are we at? Week 18. There's not gonna be that team by week 18 that's gonna have to sit players because everyone's gonna have to play.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna have to play. So there's no way. There's absolutely no way that he loses in the playoffs.
And that injury to Tyreek Hill, he's such a tough guy. He's going to play
Dude,
through it. It's not going to make an effect.
No, it definitely won't. He's going to put up like 25 points every week.
Yeah.
It'll be good. Job's not finished is completely fine. Huff is look, and he's got a decent decent bench. Like he's going to win out. There's absolutely no way he doesn't. Right?
Yeah. That quad injury, I think Josh Jacobs is going to brush it off. He'll get back, and he'll be right back to himself.
Yep. He's Huff's got it. You got anything else on this?
I do feel sad for Jay Luth, bro. Derrick Henry has been going into prime time late season in Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
And he's going to miss out on it.
Yep. I mean, we've always known this. Derrick Henry gets better as the weather gets colder.
Yes.
You just got to be in the playoffs when he gets hot like that. So yeah, that's gonna suck. Derrick Henry's gonna go off for like 32 points next week and make sure that Luth doesn't win the toilet bowl or anything.
Yeah, he should be safe from the toilet bowl.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Let's see. College Porn HD loses to Jobs Not Finished now. 76.54 to 103.88. Mustachio Bashio versus.
Josh has a Mangina's #1 fan.
What the fuck, dude? Hey, actually, you know what, Jerv? I'll bet you. I'll bet you that Matt does not win the championship. I'll bet you $100 right now.
Ooh, okay.
$100 that Matt will not win the championship this year.
So y'all could both get y'all's money back.
Exactly.
Or some of y'all's money back.
No, it was 100. Oh yeah.
No, we win $200.
$200. Yeah. Yeah, I'll bet you $100 that Matt loses either in the championship or before the championship. Yeah, easy. That's easy money. Matt's he's not gonna win. Anyways, one of the only things I got from this was did Jerv want to be in the playoffs?
No. So this was another 6-7 team that just shit the bed.
Did the 6-7 teams want to be in the playoffs? Did they want to try and go for the toilet bowl?
I was really looking forward to some madness. I was looking
Me
forward
too.
to some big time madness. And the 6-7 teams, I'm sorry, they didn't show out.
I don't think Jerv wanted to be in the playoffs.
I think Jerv spent most of his time trolling the league this entire time. He just didn't actually focus on actually playing.
He got too. He's the diva of our fantasy league. He was just trying to he wanted to just troll everybody. He was just trying to be like those diva wide receivers and talk shit.
Or maybe he just got drunk this year. He got drunk the entire year.
Or maybe he found a new strain of weed that he was smoking.
Or maybe a new strain of weed. I don't know. Whatever. He was maybe just messed up on something because typically he's on top of the league. And this year,
maybe his focus was on trolling.
It was just trolling. Yeah,
trolling. That's it. I guess he's just the troll. The gotta pay the troll toll to get in this boys' hole.
Boys' hole.
He went to the boys' hole.
Yeah,
boys' hole. Okay. All right, we got it. Good. Yeah, I mean, funny though, he ended off the year on a 69.
On a 69?
Yeah, I always like that.
If you're going to have a troller in the league, that's the way to send off.
That's the way to end your fucking regular season is on a 69.
On a 69.
But let's get to Luke. He actually kind of stole a win because...
Stole a win?
I don't remember why I said that, actually. No. Okay, he stole a win because his wide receivers didn't play well. Like, if you look at his team up and down, it wasn't great. It didn't live up to potential because Justin Jefferson got hurt. Keenan Allen sucked because he got hurt and Justin Herbert was out. He got saved by Ezekiel Elliott and the Saints defense. That's why I think he stole this win. Like, it was more like a lucky win.
Yeah,
but Pat Mahomes didn't have a great game. Like, he started Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I just, yeah, I mean, he stole this. That's what I'm saying. He stole it.
Yeah, no, he definitely creamed himself like with the Ezekiel Elliott performance this week. It was definitely
That's a classic Luke start, though.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, Thursday night. I mean, that's probably what he was doing, jacking off this entire weekend to that.
That's true. I would have been doing the same thing.
I mean, yeah. If we had something like an Alvin Kamara or in my case Taysom Hill, goes off
so
like that.
but it's points on the board. You always want points on the board. So, you got anything else on this one?
Yeah, it's funny that Jerv got -2 for his gay kicker.
He did have a gay kicker.
He has a gay kicker.
Yeah, but that's on him though.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe Jerv is gay.
Maybe this is his coming out.
You're coming out of the closet, maybe.
Okay.
Because he's Josh's Mangina's #1 fan.
He's looking forward to
so
that.
So he not only likes Manginas, but he's a fan of a guy who likes Manginas.
#1 fan.
No, the #1 fan.
The #1 fan.
Oh, okay. So Jerv's gay. Got it. All right. Well, hey, you know what? It's 2023. We accept you for who you are, Jerv, and it's okay.
I don't know. He's his profile picture.
Shit!
His profile picture is a picture of him with a sign that says "I love ginormous
titties." Okay. So he
likes trannies.
Trannies. Okay, he likes trannies. Got it. All right. Well, we still accept you for who you are, even though you like trannies. It's okay. You and Dwight Howard can hang out.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know. Anyways, Mustachio Bashio beats
Josh has
No. The tranny lover. 113.04 to 69.10. All right, I don't win too often versus Dak Attack. Joe, nice way to win. I love it. You got on top. You had the highest points for
high point winner.
Going into the playoffs, hot dude. Evan Ingram looks awesome. Deebo Samuel looks awesome. Like you got yourself a solid fucking, like, obviously you're playing one of the hotter teams in the league, which is good. Y'all's matchup is going to be so fucking good.
Yeah.
But you have a really red-hot team, especially because you had Drake London on the bench.
Yeah. I know, Drake London on the bench. I honestly, I could live with that. He's playing Carolina next week, so definitely looks like a play for next week. Yeah, but Desmond Ridder has always favored Drake London. He might be a shitty quarterback, but he just throws it up to Drake London.
Dude, Drake London makes shit happen.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason Atlanta lost that game is because Drake London can only do so much. Mm-hmm. He can only catch the ball. Like, it's not like he can grab it out of Desmond Ridder's hand and make plays. Drake London is amazing.
Yeah.
So,
no, he's good.
I like you going into the playoffs, man. Like, I really do think you can bench DeAndre Swift now and feel okay about it.
Honestly, I'm kind of like,
dude, but you can feel okay about it. Like,
yeah.
Because the Eagles, there's something wrong with the Eagles right now.
Yeah, and the thing is he's kind of has a low ceiling in the fact that Jalen Hurts steals a lot of his goal line carries anyways.
Right.
So,
they still haven't illegal. It made it illegal yet.
Yeah, and then the way that Chuba Hubbard has been playing, but we can get to that on the preview.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Biggs, interesting strategy with 3 defenses. It seems like it's kind of a James move there, but whatever you want to roll with.
Yep.
But Barkley and Mostert actually almost made a comeback on Monday night.
Look, Mostert doesn't actually kind of suck.
No. He almost made a comeback on this. I mean, obviously it was still a large deficit that he had to overcome, but 21 and 22 by Mostert and Barkley on Monday night. It had me a little bit worried. I was like, shit.
Dude, he might shit on his players too much because Saquon Barkley is future IR. That's his nickname.
He still isn't hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Raheem Mostert is kind of actually sucks, and turns out he doesn't actually kind of suck.
Yeah, no, he's been averaging over 10 points for like the last 6 weeks.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe David needs to be a little nicer to his players.
A little bit more optimistic.
Yeah. So good for you, Joe. Nice. Dak Attack still in full effect.
Still in full effect.
You got anything else?
That's about it.
I don't win too often. Beats Dak or loses to Dak Attack 102.30 to 129.74. All right, last one. Detroit the Goat Lions versus Caleb Pressley. The only thing I have is Bob. Should Bobby be nervous? Like I know I'm not saying C.J. Stroud. Like that whole C.J. Stroud thing. It's weird, but he played most of the game and didn't look great.
Yeah, no, I mean, but he does have Justin Fields on the bench. That's gonna make it is gonna make for a tricky situation. Fortunately for him, he doesn't have to decide that next week. He still has a time to evaluate, a week to evaluate with the bye. But yeah, ETN's playing 3 weeks off of a rib injury, but still is getting himself some points. But that's still a little bit of a concern.
I say you still stick with Ferguson over Pitts.
Yeah, that was my question. I was like, is Pitts a play?
No,
right now, but I don't think so.
I think you go with Ferguson. He had 8 targets. I think you stick with that. Pitts just had the touchdown. That's it.
Yeah.
So I say roll with Justin Fields because like Chicago's, as weird as it sounds, their defense is really fucking good, and they're kind of playing decent right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like they look like a comparable team, even though like they're one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah.
I'd say Cortland Sutton stay in there. Denver's on a roll. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, you kind of have to roll with him because he's the best receiver on that Detroit team.
Oh yeah, you definitely do. I just wish I would have, because it was definitely, I become one with James as far as a part of his team. And anybody does in this certain circumstances whenever you need somebody to win. Because honestly, I've been having such a great end of the season. It's been going well for me. I can't complain. But what would have been the cherry on top is if James would have beat Bobby and I got that number 2 seed.
Yeah. Yep. That would have been nice. All you needed was a fucking.
I just needed him to start
the tight end.
Dalton Schultz, who was out that week.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. So yeah, that was basically it. Because even if you would have started Miles Sanders or Jerick McKinnon, would have got me it. But yeah, I will take fault on that. I shouldn't have reminded him, because he's a bottom feeder anyways in the league at this point.
Yeah,
so,
no,
like,
I think the general consensus is he's probably out next year. You can't not start your lineup at a pivotal moment. You can't not start your lineup, period. But at a pivotal moment like that, that's tough.
Yeah.
Especially when Bobby only scored 88 points, you could have easily beat him.
Yeah. I mean, I had it. Like I said, I had it on my thing that I wanted him to.
Yeah, he's out.
I wanted to try to help his lineup as much as I can. Hell, I would have just taken his phone and just started his lineup, but
yeah, but you shouldn't have to do that. That's on him. And honestly, I would rather somebody like Dave Almeida or Devin Tovey in the league anyways, because like it's an APD league. Like it's
Do we have D-Toves? We got D-Toves' number.
Yeah,
I would love that. He's a legend.
I just talked to him today.
He's a legend.
He is. He really is. It's wild. You got anything else in this?
That's about it.
All right, Detroit, the Goat Lions beats Caleb Pressley 88.34 to 84.42. All right, let's get to the preview because I don't think did we have really an overpaid, underpaid?
Mm-mm.
All right, yeah, no, all we had was people changing fucking names.
And then Zamir White and Chicago Bears.
And that's it. Yeah. All right, never mind. We're not gonna bother with that. All right, let's see. Let me get to the next week. All right, let's go with Wrecking Havoc versus I don't win too often. I'm gonna beat Biggs.
Yeah. Probably so.
I'm on a heater, dude. I'm on a fucking heater. I'm Wrecking Havoc. Actually, you know what? I might be Dak Attack's #1 fan.
Dak Attack's #1 fan. All right.
You know what? I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah. You gotta show it to him.
Yeah. Let me see. Where is it at? Oh, I found it. Oh,
You found
what's
the
it
team
called?
name.
Dak
Dak Attack.
Attack. Oh
maybe,
no,
maybe put Dak Attack's #1 fan.
Dak Attack #1 fan. Oh yeah. Boom,
There we
you
go.
fucktards. Save. Done. Dak Attack's #1 fan.
Boom.
All right. Anyways, I'm gonna win that. I'm gonna win this one. Let's just go ahead and say that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, David, you know what? I love you, bro, but I just want to win this one so I don't have to worry about the toilet bowl.
Yeah, his 3 defenses aren't going to be able to play. Yeah, I mean, he can't do up defense in the flex, so I don't know what the strategy is on that, but
Me neither. What if we could put a defensive flex?
I don't know who would, but
I mean, I don't know. The defenses are the reason why I like the defenses is because they're kind of a wild card. Mm-hmm. You know,
you try to play the matchup, but still, even then, it's not a guarantee.
it's a big wild card. Anyways, okay, so we're on the same page for that. Let's see what's the other loser bracket. Not mad, differently same versus Caleb Pressley. I mean, Chris is gonna win this one, right?
Yeah, probably. A little bit too much of a difference on this one. Even though Purdy and Mixon are still really good players, but Diggs has been what's killing him.
I know.
That's supposed to be an anchor on his team, and he's just kind of inconsistent at the very end of the season.
I know. All right, Chris is gonna win that one. All right, let's get to the real matchups. Let's go. Bruise brothers versus Mustachio Bashio. We have. Let's go position by position.
Okay. Four
Just-
versus a 5 seed.
Okay, so as of Wednesday, December 13th, this is what they have started in their starting lineups. This is Connor has Josh Allen, Luke has Patrick Mahomes. I am going to go with Patrick Mahomes at New England. I think Patrick Mahomes at New England is going to... I think last game fired him up. I think the fucking Chiefs are out for blood. I think they're going to destroy the Patriots. So I'm going to pick Patrick Mahomes over Josh Allen here.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's not bad. I mean, like you said, the motivation is there for Patrick Mahomes. He, sprawled up the fake motivation to try to get the chip on his shoulder for the teams.
I think he was actually mad there, though.
I mean,
I don't think he had an ulterior motive.
I know, but it's just fun to say. Yeah, and Josh Allen's going against that Dallas defense. It's a tough defense. Give me Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, and they're in Buffalo. I guess the Patrick Mahomes at New England too, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes. All right, the running backs: David Montgomery, Christian McCaffrey. On the other side, it's Brian Robinson and Ezekiel Elliott. Connor has the upper hand on this one.
By landslide.
By far. Okay, so we're in cahoots on that one. All right, so for the wide receivers, Connor has Zay Flowers and Brandon Ayuk. Luke has Garrett Wilson and Justin Jefferson. So I'm gonna say this on paper, I would go with Luke, but just I don't know how Justin Jefferson is going to be. And honestly, I like how he has Puka Nacua at the flex because he's the later Sunday game, so you need that. I don't know, dude.
I know it's tough. I don't like that chest injury from Justin Jefferson. Honestly, I'm gonna go with the safe bet. I'm gonna go with Connor on this one because there's not really many question marks or hypotheticals. Because Garrett Wilson, yeah, obviously he has been doing really good. He's still solid and such, but like, what's gonna happen with Zach Wilson? Is he going to continue playing like he did against Houston? The second half against Houston,
he doesn't give a fuck though.
Well, he doesn't give a fuck now.
What's the worst that they can do? Bench him again?
That's very true.
I kind of like a quarterback that doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I think Baltimore and San Fran are just safer offenses. I'm going with Connor on this one.
They are safer offenses. It is a big if thing. Like if Justin Jefferson plays the whole game, obviously I'm gonna go with Luke. So it's a little bit of a gamble. I'm gonna roll the dice. I think I'm gonna roll the dice, and I'm gonna go Luke on this.
Okay.
Tight ends, I'm going Hawkinson.
Yeah, I don't care if Nick Mullins or
I don't care who's throwing him. Actually, the deeper in the quarterback, like all right. So like what am I trying to say?
deeper in the quarterback lineup.
Yes, that they go, the more points Hawkinson will get.
Yeah, because especially tight ends are already a safety valve, and if he's a playmaker, yeah, the Hawkinson. I'm the same. I think Dallas Goedert does have a bounce back game this week, but I don't think it beats Hawkinson.
Mm-hmm. So let's get to the flex. Kenneth Walker and Puka Nacua. I'm not gonna lie, man. I like the way that Puka's been playing. I'm gonna go with Puka here.
Puka Nacua. Yeah, no, he's a good play. Kenneth Walker, it's just been tough. He's been kind of hurt, and then the other thing is he's been losing carries to Zach Charbonnet. So
yeah, Charbonnet's been doing really well. Like
yeah.
if I was Connor, I might put T. Higgins there, or maybe AJ Dillon, someone else. I don't know.
Yeah,
like, AJ Dillon is a little questionable, but
it depends on if what Aaron Jones's status is.
Right.
I think that's a big thing as far as with AJ Dillon. But yeah, give me Puka Nacua.
Yeah, I'm going Puka Nacua too. Kicker.
What about this elite kicker matchup? Justin Tucker and Evan McPherson.
This is a wash for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go wash.
I mean, you gotta have to go the matchup a little bit. Justin Tucker with Jacksonville, I can understand why it's red because Jacksonville gives up a little bit more touchdowns than they do actual field goals.
Right.
So, yeah, I think he will have even if he has they have 5 touchdowns, he's only gonna have 5 points.
Right.
Whereas Evan McPherson is going against Minnesota, which actually has a very good defense, which is why they're very favorable for the kicker. Give me Evan McPherson by slight margin.
I think I'm going wash here. I'm not going to decide.
Okay.
This might be a wash too. 49ers defense versus Saints defense. I think I'm going to go with 49ers, but they're both in the domes. They're both against really bad teams, but I don't know, Tommy DeVito magic, dude. It's I think it ends at the Saints, unfortunately. And the only reason I think it ends at the Saints is because I want the Saints to lose this game. And so I think the Saints will just completely annihilate the Giants.
You want the Saints to lose.
I want the Saints to lose.
So they're going to win.
I really do. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna destroy my hopes and dreams of being a top 5 pick.
You know what? Fair enough. You know what? And with that logic, I'm in. Give me Luke.
Yeah, give me the 49ers. Oh, you're going with the Saints defense.
Going with the Saints, yeah.
Oh, I'm going.
I believe that logic. That logic actually makes a lot of sense.
Oh yeah.
It's illogical, but it's logical. It's an oxymoron.
All right. Well, fuck. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go with the Saints too.
I mean, you made a convincing argument.
Yeah,
you can't just make an argument like
dude,
that.
All right. So if all right. I mean, let's go with the bench. I guess the bench doesn't really matter.
Well, I was gonna see what there was possibilities. Chris Olave.
He's
Chris Olave. If he's healthy, I mean, he's probably going to be one of the better.
He's a play. I'd almost play him over Garrett Wilson.
I think he could be definitely a play that could be in the starting lineup. Kareem Hunt, I think his time's about done.
Yep.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, it's all dependent on whether Pacheco's out, and even then, I'm going to be a little bit hesitant on that. Anybody else? Yeah, like you said, T. Higgins on the other side might be a play.
I know. Yeah, this bench is a wash. They're neither one of them have anything really good, and
just nobody that they could sub. I think they have the optimal lineups.
Yeah,
both of them in right now.
So, bro, it looks like we're picking Luke here. Mustachio Bashio.
I don't know about all that.
I've
got the wide receivers. I've got the running backs.
No. You picked Garrett Wilson, Justin Jefferson, I thought.
No, I picked Zay Flowers
Oh,
and
you did,
IU because they were the
running
safe.
backs?
They was a
Gotcha.
safer bet.
Okay, so we both picked Mahomes. I think I picked the receivers. Well, no, you're right. Okay, so
You did pick the receivers. You wanted to pick. You picked Luke's receivers.
Right.
Like you're all on Luke's.
yeah, all right. I'm picking Luke here.
I'm gonna pick. Just by a small margin. I'm gonna pick Connor on this one.
Connor?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be close. I think it's going to be a lot closer than the projections make it out to be.
Yeah.
I love this. This is going to be good.
Yep.
All right, what you got? Oh, this is it, baby. Let's go.
Battle of the Wilsons. Not the
battle-
brothers.
Yeah.
I mean brothers, but like brothers, but not brothers.
Blood brothers.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all shake hands after cutting your hands, you might be.
Yeah.
All right, so we got, oh, man. Oh, this is good. Jordan Love versus Dak Prescott. I'm going Dak all day. I mean, that's kind of obvious, right?
I mean, look, Dak Attack until it drops. Like, you got it. He's been the hottest guy for the last couple of weeks.
All right, so let's see. You're going Austin Eckler and DeAndre Swift?
Yeah, I'm still going
got
up and down about DeAndre Swift
Two
and
Chains and
Hubbard.
2 Chainz and Pollard. I'm gonna I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not a DeAndre Swift guy right now. I think I'm gonna go A-Chain and Pollard. Even though Mostert had a really, really good game last week, I kind of like Miami coming out and just fucking annihilating the Jets, especially after that loss last week.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Matthew on this one.
Yeah. Eckler, I know he's been shaky. Las Vegas is a very favorable matchup. DeAndre Swift, I mean, I've been going back and forth because Seattle is such a favorable matchup, and they should have a bounce back game. Should have a bounce back game. But Hubbard, I think, also is a very viable option. I think you can't go wrong with either one of those. At the end of the day, I'm gonna take myself. I'm betting on myself.
Yeah, all right. Good for you. Devonta Smith, DJ Moore on Matt's side, Deebo Samuel, Drake London on your side. This is not even close. This is you have the wide receivers.
You think so?
Yes, 100%.
I think this is a lot closer than you're making it out to.
No. Drake London is going to put up 25 fantasy points. Deebo Samuel is going to get almost that much. Yes. Against Arizona, yes, Deebo Samuel is going to put up so many points. Devonta Smith is on the Eagles, who are dysfunctional right now. DJ Moore is also on the Chicago Bears, who might be one of the worst franchises in the fucking nation. So, yeah, no, I got you, bud.
Yeah, I don't know. I look at Devontae Smith. Yeah, he had 7 points last week, but the 5 weeks prior to, he didn't have anything less than 12. So, I mean, he's still been a consistent contributor for them. And then DJ Moore, I mean, he's a talent, and that's basically all they have at Chicago. I'm going to go with the wash on this one.
Okay, well, I'm going with you. Evan Ingram, Trace McBride, Evan Ingram, all day, every day. All day, every day. Dude, he has gotten progressively better since fucking week 10. 5 weeks ago. Since week 10 against San Francisco, he has gotten better and better and better and better and better, and I see it continuing to get better and better and better and better.
I love the target shares. That's actually why I've just been continuously starting him. I did start Taysom Hill 1 or 2 weeks in between that, but because he's a focal point of that offense. But honestly, I love the target share that he gets. He gets a lot of throws going his way, especially for a tight end. So, yeah, and then honestly, he's hit his stride with the touchdowns now. I see it kind of continuing. I think Trey McBride, I think he could be a little bit of a better tight end, maybe in the long run, but he's playing San Fran this week.
San Fran, yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup. Give me Evan Ingram.
I mean, Baltimore's a tough matchup too, but they're going to throw it to Evan Ingram.
I think that's going to be a safety valve.
Yeah.
If you see, I actually have Calvin Ridley as my flex. I'm not as so sure on Calvin Ridley as I am on Evan Ingram.
Yeah. Let's see. Tyler Bass versus McManus. Tyler Bass going
What
against...
about the flex?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, James Cook, Calvin Ridley. I already picked James Cook in my head. That's why I moved on.
We got it. Yeah, we got to go with James Cook.
Yeah, it's tough to go with Calvin Ridley, especially as inconsistent as he is. And as good as James Cook looked last week, dude. Oh my God, if Buffalo doesn't fucking use him, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna fucking take Sean McDermott and just
Murk him.
bash his face in.
Just murk him.
But yeah. So Matt definitely has the flex. All right, so Tyler Bass versus Brendan McManus. I'm not gonna lie, man. This is like a matchup thing. I might have McManus because I think Baltimore's gonna hold Jacksonville to field goals.
That's what I was thinking.
I really do. I think I have McManus here. I think Dallas is either going to give up a big play or because the way Buffalo is orchestrated is you go touchdowns or nothing.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
Like you might get a field goal here or there, but you're touchdown or bust.
Yeah.
Especially with Josh Allen as your quarterback.
And they're playing at home. That should be pretty good. I know Tyler Bass is at the same time. Both are windy games. But I'm gonna bet on myself on this one. Brandon McManus.
Yep,
There's a reason why Baltimore is a favorable matchup for kickers.
Yep. And we're definitely not projection whores.
Not projection horse.
Most of my votes have been based off of my opinion and not projections.
Yeah.
Let's see. Last thing, Falcons versus Colts in the defense. I understand why Matt played the Falcons defense. Carolina sucks very badly.
Yeah.
And Pitt doesn't have a quarterback. This is a wash for me.
It kind of is. I was looking into getting a defense, but Colts playing Pittsburgh, I think I'm going to just ride it.
I think I might give I think I'll give the nod to Matt Wilson because here's why. The Colts are playing in the Dome. Falcons are not. They're at Carolina. They're against a guy who doesn't know how to throw the ball. And I think that the guy who's coaching Carolina, what's his fucking name?
It's just the interim coach now.
Yeah, what's his name?
Shoot, I don't know.
Dude, have you seen his face?
Yeah, he looks rugged.
Dude, he looks like he got plastic surgery from Great Value.
Yeah.
Like he ordered a plastic surgeon off a Wish.
Yeah, and he had plastic surgery because he smoked way too many cigarettes when he was younger.
Right. It's like he's puffy, but he still has the wrinkles.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Not
but
a
yeah,
good look.
I think I'm gonna go with Matt Wilson on this one. I got to give the slight edge to him.
I'm gonna go Colts. The Colts been actually very good with sacks this year. They've been getting, which is a nice, good, consistent point getter. They're playing at home against Pittsburgh. They have home crowd advantage. Give me Colts.
Okay. You should. Let's go with the bench. I've been looking through this. I like Jaden Reed he's very good. He's a promising wide receiver. He's a rookie this year. I kind of like Charbonnet, Kyler Murray. I almost might play Kyler Murray over Jordan Love. Rashee Rice is the only fucking receiver on Kansas City that has any brains. Christian Watson, I think I might go. Yeah, I might go Matt on the bench.
Oh well, yeah, I'm not worried about the bench.
But yeah, and nobody does because that's who cares.
My biggest thing is that yes, I do like Jaden Reed. He is good. He got a little bit nicked up, which hesitates me as far as putting him in the starting lineup. And also, I've been monitoring the status on Christian Watson. Yeah. If Christian Watson's in, I don't like the target share on that.
Right. And honestly, Chuba Hubbard has been really good as of late, but Miles Sanders is going to get the most carries. He's been getting the most carries.
Not ever since the interim coach came in.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ever since the interim coach came in, Chuba Hubbard has been getting, which is why I started him last week. And he still got 23 carries last week.
Okay.
So, yeah. So that's why he
It just seemed like Miles Sanders was breaking off all the long runs. That's when I was watching the Saints game last week.
Well, yes.
Miles Sanders was breaking off all the long runs. I guess Chuba Hubbard was getting the volume.
He's getting the volume for sure.
I'm going with you, Joe.
I'm going with Dak Attack.
Dak Attack's #1 fan right here, bro. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm going with you, brother.
Yep.
All right, so we got our picks, baby. Let's fucking playoffs. Let's go.
I know, this is exciting.
Yeah. Oh man, I think this is fun.
So it's me and you versus Jerv and Matt Wilson.
It's what?
It's me and you versus Jerv and Matt Wilson.
How so?
Well, they're both Josh has a mangina.
Oh yeah.
And you're the
number
Dak Attack #1 fan.
I am Dak Attack's #1 fan. Oh, so we're going against each other this year or this week.
This week, yep. It's a 4-man battle.
Oh, fuck you, Jervin, Matt. Let's fucking go. I'll put money on this. I'll put money on this matchup too.
Oh yeah.
I'll put Jerv. Look, I'll not only bet you. Well, I guess it'll be the same bet. Yeah, let's do $100. $100 on this matchup right here. $100 on. I'm gonna go on for Dak Attack. Obviously, you love trannies, so you're gonna be the Mangina #1 fan. So let's go. Let's bet $100, Jerv. Come on.
You're just trying to get your entire $200 back.
Yeah, I am.
Nice.
For sure.
Well
For
done.
sure.
Well
For
done.
Sure. Anyways, you got anything else?
That's about it.
All right. We will. I guess we'll see. We'll see him next week, right?
Yeah.
All right. Love y'all.
Later.